In this video, guys, I would like to speak about iterator. Iterator in OOP. What does it mean? It means that if you need to iterate something, you can create your own logic for the iterator. So let's see. We have a class and we call it counter. This class will have a constructor like init __ self, and we put here n. Okay, it will be just a number. And self.n is equal to n, and here will be something like self current is equal to 1. Okay, so it's some initial number. And here in real life scenario we have using, we can call it, and here will be a counter, we call it c, just like that, and I will create a counter and put there 5. So it means the n letter is a 5, so self.n is a 5 now. Okay, and now you can imagine that you would like to take a c and iterate it. So you would like to say that c is 5, for example. Okay, so I would like to go something like this, number in c, and I would like to print a number. So if you will run it now, you can see we have an error because this code, okay, this code doesn't make sense. Okay, because c is it's an object, and you cannot iterate an object only with 4 like this. Okay, it doesn't make sense. So what can we do? You have two things which you need to do in iterator. So you have two type of function. The first is iterate method. So if you try to iterate something, it will call automatically __ iter __ self. You need to write it exactly like this, and usually here is a return self. It doesn't do much, correct? It's so simple. But the point is, if we start to iterate, it will call the iterate function, but in every cycle it will call a next function as well. So it will goes like this, and here will be the logic. Okay, so we can I would return only the string test, nothing less, nothing more, only string test. So now if I will run it, you can see that I have a cycle, and the cycle never ends. Okay, so it's an infinite cycle because it will goes. Okay, but you saw that here I had test, and so on and so on. Okay, so it means this will return this. So this cycle will call this iterate, and in every cycle create or call this. Okay, so now you need some logic here, okay, for your iteration. For example, I will say something like if self current now is number 1 is equal or greater or equal self n is 5 now. Okay, so if the self current will be greater or equal, or maybe like this, greater than 5, so it means stop it, and you stop it in a special way. You need to put here rise stop iteration. Okay, if you use def iter and def next, you need to stop it like this, rise stop iteration. So if the self current will be greater than self n, it means 5 now, so please stop it, stop the iteration. And now we need something when we because self current is 1, okay, and we need something what will enhance self current by 1, for example. So in every iteration I will put here self current is equal to self current plus 1, and if you want you can write it like this as well. Okay, these two lines are the same. So I will use the shortcut like this. So it means take the self current, make a +1 and store in self current again. Okay, so here the self current will be, the first is 1, so here will be 2, 3, 4, 5, and after that 6, and 6 is greater than 5, so it will stop. Okay, and it will return the test. So it means if I will run it now, you can see that really we have 5 tests here. Okay, because it goes 5 times. Yes, I hope, guys, that you understand. This is a thing. You will not use it much, I guess, in your real life scenarios, but it's very good to know that something like this exists, because they can ask you in interviews, what does it mean iterator in OOP, so you will be able to say what is it. Okay, so if you run some cycle, it will call iter and next method, and you put here some logic. It's up to you which logic it will be, and you will stop it by rise stop iteration. So if it goes like this, if you run for cycle, the iter method will run. Iter method is followed by next method. Okay, we can describe it like this. So I hope that now you understand what does it mean, the iterator.